Kyoto, Japan. During training, a young samurai named Takeshi collapsed, not from physical overload, but from something heavier. Master Yamamoto stood over him. "Your body isn't weak. Your spirit is carrying weight that doesn't belong to you." Takeshi didn't understand. He trained harder than anyone, slept little, pushed more, demanded more, yet felt hollow. Across Japan, Miyamoto Musashi fought duel after duel, trained relentlessly, created art, wrote philosophy, meditated for days, and never showed exhaustion. Not once in 60 life-or-death duels. Musashi's secret wasn't superhuman endurance, it was alignment. Exhaustion rarely comes from effort, it comes from running in circles while pretending you're walking a straight path. Chapter 1. The Awakening. Why Energy Dies. Osaka, 1640s. Takeshi arrived at Yamamoto's dojo full of ambition. 6 months later, he woke tired, trained tired, ate tired, slept tired. No amount of rest changed anything. One night, after being beaten easily, Yamamoto called him to the garden. "Why are you here?" he answered. "To become a great samurai master." Yamamoto assected. "Why?" he answered. "To bring honor, to prove myself, to be recognized." Yamamoto cut him off. "That is your exhaustion. You train for an invisible audience. You carry stones, comparison, approval-seeking, hesitation, overthinking. Training doesn't tire you. Those stones do." He placed imaginary stones in Takeshi's hands. The weight felt real. Musashi carried none. He fought to understand himself, not to impress anyone. That was his straight path. That night, Takeshi realized he'd spent his life as a performer, not a warrior. Yamamoto announced the next morning, 1 year, Musashi's way. Not sword technique, alignment, energy, removing stones. Chapter 2. Judo, the way of walking alone. Yamamoto led Takeshi to a storeroom. "Take what you need for a year." Takeshi built a mountain of equipment. Yamamoto said, "Now remove what you don't need." Musashi's rule, do nothing which is of no use. Possessions, thoughts, comparisons, each one a weight. Takeshi stripped his pile down to 1 sword, 1 change of clothes, 1 bowl, 1 blanket. Energy comes from carrying less, not more. Yamamoto drew a figure in dirt, a man crushed by a boulder, another walking freely. Most people carry invisible boulders, resentment, expectations, imagined judgments, perfectionism. Musashi removed everything not aligned with the path. That was Judo, walking alone, not lonely, but unburdened. Chapter 3. Removing Stones, the Early Test. Week 1. Awareness. Yamamoto's instruction was simple. Notice every time you act for validation. Within days, Takeshi saw the truth. Every stance, every meditation, every meal was polluted by comparison. 2 minds inside 1 body. That split leaked energy faster than training ever could. Musashi understood this at 13 after his first duel. He went home alone, not for modesty but clarity. He fought himself, not the opponent. Week 2, single-pointed action. When you train, only train. When you eat, only eat. Takeshi failed immediately. His mind wandered, calculated, evaluated. Yamamoto demonstrated a strike with no excess thought. Pure presence. Energy gathers when mind and body unify. Week 3. The comparison trap. Against better fighters, Takeshi drained instantly. Against weaker fighters, he inflated. Yamamoto blindfolded him. Respond without knowing who stands in front of you. With no comparison, Takeshi's energy stabilized. Week 4. First lightness. One morning, the heaviness in his chest loosened. Training felt fluid, almost effortless. Yamamoto said, "You're entering ordinary mind, no extra weight added to action." Chapter 4. Warrior Psychology. Why alignment creates infinite energy. Month 2. Yamamoto gathered students. Cognitive load, divided attention drains energy. Pure alignment renews it. Modern science will later call this cognitive load. Musashi learned it through combat. Non-attachment seeking approval ties your energy to shifting externals. Musashi detached from outcomes that freed his spirit. Mushin. Flow state. No mind. Musashi fought here constantly, not emotional, not motivated, simply present. Rhythm over motivation. Motivation burns fuel, rhythm conserves it. Musashi trained daily because training was identity, not effort. Energy isn't something you build, it's something you stop leaking. Chapter 5. Transformation, a duel without exhaustion, Month 4. Takeshi faced Hiroshi, the dojo's strongest student, someone who'd always beaten him. Old Takeshi would have panicked. New Takeshi prepared calmly. During the spar, Hiroshi swung with speed and intensity. Takeshi responded without inner commentary. No judgment, no fear, no thoughts of winning or losing. 3 minutes in, Hiroshi breathed heavily. Takeshi was calm. 7 minutes in, Hiroshi was almost spent. Takeshi wasn't. Afterward, Takeshi told him, "You fought to win, I fought to be present." Yamamoto explained to everyone. Alignment beats strength. Presence outlasts aggression. This was Musashi's true advantage. Chapter 6. Deep Alignment, the Mountain Monastery. Month 6. Yamamoto sent Takeshi to a mountain monastery for 90 days under Master Hagakure. The rhythm 3 a.m., wake cold purification. Zazen walking meditation work study. Zazen sleep repeat. No variation. The lack of novelty burned Takeshi at first. Then he realized novelty drains energy, rhythm restores it. Non-resistance carrying water one day. Takeshi's mind complained. Hagakure said, "Your resistance is the exhaustion, not the task." Takeshi learned presence inside every action. Musashi painted, sculpted, wrote, all with the same presence he brought to combat. When you're fully here, there is no leak. When you're fully here, there is no leak. Insight. One morning in meditation, Takeshi felt the mind drop away. Energy doesn't come from the world. It comes from your relationship to the world. The exhausted across all time share the same issue: scattered energy, divided focus, constant internal resistance. Alignment isn't philosophy, it's energy conservation. By month 9, Takeshi lived without heaviness. No stones left. He moved through tasks without resistance. Work flowed. The monks said, "He's ready." Chapter 7. Final test. Real combat. A Ronin named Nakamura had been terrorizing villages. Takeshi was chosen to confront him. Old Takeshi would have spiraled. New Takeshi slept calmly. In the village square, Nakamura attacked ruthlessly. Takeshi didn't fight harder, he responded precisely. 10 minutes in, Nakamura gasped for breath. Takeshi moved as if just starting. When disarmed, Nakamura asked, "How are you not exhausted?" "Because I wasn't fighting you, I was present. Presence generates energy, performance drains it." That night, Yamamoto explained Musashi's true secret. He never burned out because he removed every useless stone. Attachment, comparison, ego, excess thought. Alignment creates inexhaustible energy. Final principle. The warrior truth. Years later, as a master, Takeshi placed a stone in a tired student's palm. "You're not tired from training. You're tired from carrying weight that serves no purpose." Modern people carry mental stones: comparison, attachment, overthinking, resistance, outcome obsession, scattered attention validation seeking. Musashi removed everything of no use. That made his energy infinite. Energy doesn't come from rest, it comes from realignment. Ask of every task, thought, commitment, "Is this of use to my path? If not, remove it. Remove stones, walk straight, never tire again." Most people aren't exhausted because their life is hard. They're exhausted because they're carrying weight that has nothing to do with their path. Musashi understood this. That's why he never burned out, not once in 60 death duels. If you recognize the stones you've been carrying, comparison, resistance, validation, drop them. Walk the straight path, train with us. Alignment, every week. Straight path over circular running.